Hi YouTube, it's Naturally Me 4C, and today I'm going to be doing a trim because it is so overdue. My ends are starting to look a little raggedy, so it's time to let them go. I usually do, you know, chunky twist outs and big fluffy fros and stuff like that with my hair because I absolutely love the fro look on me. But today I'm going to try to see if I can get a very tight and defined twist out using smaller twists. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, so my fro got a lot of love and care today. I deep conditioned, I co-washed, I've already added my olive oil, avocado butter, and my Giovanni Smooth as Silk as my leave-in for today. And I'm going to be using some gel as well. So in my last trim video, I trimmed my hair in twists, and that's exactly what I'm going to be doing today because it is the easiest way for me to see exactly where the scraggly ends start. And I know exactly how much to cut off. So I'm going to section off my hair and start twisting. All right, so I'm going to be working in very small sections. I like to use gel when I'm trimming my hair because it lets the ends stick out a lot better than it would if I didn't use gel. And that way I know exactly how much to cut off. So the gel I'm going to be using today is the Fantasia IC hair polisher styling gel. And I normally don't use this, but again, I'm going for a very defined look today. So I'm going to be using this gel. And I'm going to take a little bit on each section and I'm going to twist my hair. This is going to take me quite a bit of time to get done. These twists are kind of small. Let's see. Okay. So you can see right where I need to cut. All I'm going to do is take the very end off. Not very much. Now the sides of my hair is a little bit looser, so I sometimes wait until I'm done and see if I need to kind of go back and correct anything. All right, so let's do another one. I'm gonna take a small section, a little bit of gel, and I'm gonna twist. Twirl the ends a little bit and see what we got. It's not much. Okay. I'm going to be doing a very light trim. I don't really want to trim off too much. I don't think that I need to take off too much. So that should help me a lot with my twists and twist outs and things like that. I'm going to be finger detangling my hair mostly throughout this process, but if I find that, you know, I'm having a lot of tangles at the bottom, the ends of my hair, I'll just use a medium-sized comb to kind of, you know, work some of the tangles out. Okay, like that. But my finger should be enough for this. I took about that much off. Not very much. All right, so I'm going to keep working at my hair and I'm going to come back when all of my twists are done and I'll show you exactly what it looks like. Okay, so my twists are all done and they look much better. Okay, so I'm excited to see how the Fantasia gel works for hold on my hair. I usually use, you know, like Tresemme Naturals, but I kind of want to change it up a little bit. So let's see what happens with the gel. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to grab my satin bonnet. I'm going to put that on. I'm going to leave these 4 twists hanging out a little bit. And I'm going to go to sleep. I'll see you in the morning to show you what my hair looks like. Good night. Okay, so it's the next morning, and the reason why I'm not wearing my bonnet right now is because I had to take my husband to work, but I didn't want to go outside in my bonnet, so I just threw a scarf on because I didn't have time to take my twist down. So that is what I'm rocking right now. All right, so I'm going to start removing these twists. Okay, look at that shrinkage, y'all. Okay. The twist held up really nice. I have a lot of shrinkage. All right, so let's see what happens. The Fantasia gel left my hair really soft and I got some movement. All right, so that's cool. I'm going to take a little bit of olive oil today and I'm going to put a little bit on my hands and I'm going to run it along my twist just to prevent some frizzing. So once again, I'm trying to see how well the Fantasia gel and the Giovanni work together for hold. All right. So I'm going to start unwinding the twist. All right, so that's looking pretty good. Okay, so I'm still chipping away at my twist. I think I'm at like 50 so far. I'm losing track. All right, so my twists are out. Okay, so these look great. Okay, so I am loving this and this combined together so far. Let's see what happens as I start to separate them. But yeah, I'm feeling it. It's very soft, but you can see there's, you know, so far there's a lot of hold. All right, so let's start separating these. All right, so I'm just going to take the twist and lightly separate. Now the Giovanni tends to make my hair a little bit frizzy. I'm fine with a little bit of frizz because it'll help me, you know, since I have fine hair, it makes it look a little bit fuller. But I don't want too much frizz, so let's see what happens. So I'm pretty much breaking, separating each section into at least 2 or 3. I'm trying not to do too many sections. Okay, so I've separated my twist. Okay. All right, so I gotta get used to this look. I think it looks pretty good. Again, I'm more of a fan of a fro on me, but I'm going to start lifting this up with my pick to see if I can get some more height. Okay, so I'm gonna start lifting my roots. And I'm also pulling my hair a little bit to try to stretch it out a little bit. Since I didn't use any bands or anything, my hair shrunk a lot. Fingers. Okay. I'm not too sure how I'm going to wear my hair yet. So I'm going to see what it ends up forming itself into. And then I'll see if I want to add any accessory or anything like that. What is going on up here? Y'all see that? We're going to do something with that. So for my bangs, because I get the most frizz right up in the front, I'm only going to pick out the roots and not disturb the curl too much. Okay. Just going to kind of... All right, so for the sides of my hair, I'm going to take a baby brush. And I'm going to take the sides. And I'm going to pin them down. Okay, I think I got it. Positioned how I want it. Okay, so I'm kind of feeling it. I think it's pretty good for a first attempt at a more defined twist out. So let me know what you think. This is what it looks like. Don't forget to keep your ends trimmed. It really makes a difference in how your styles turn out. You get less tangles, less knots, and you know, your shed hairs don't get stuck at the end so much. So keep an eye on your hair and trim when you think is necessary. My last trim was back in November, so it's been quite a while, but I don't really have like a set time. I usually go by when my twists are looking scraggly at the ends, it's time for those ends to go. So that's what I usually do. So I hope this was helpful. I will see you all very soon in another video. Take care.